Nice way to finish off the season.
Yeah, I think the performance was very good. I thought we moved the ball really well. We knew how they played. Sometimes the way they play is difficult because they really flood areas that shouldn't really be flooded. It's strange. So we always knew how hard it was going to be in certain stages, but we have to be disciplined. We had to make sure that we stayed narrow, and we had to make sure that we kept all their rotations outside our shape. All the players heard me saying during the game, in some ways was force the press and delay and recreate a press for us to keep them on one side of the pitch. So tactically out of possession we were very good, but we're starting to see some more fluidity in what I expect from our teams.
Was it more comfortable than you imagined today? Or?
No. That's why I told you the team.
Yeah, you put out a very strong team, and it's an emphatic message. This is how we want to go on next year.
Yeah, I just think it's important that people see what type of person that we are. We want to win. The kids will get their opportunities at the right time. People know my way of playing and development of young players is pivotal in that. But as I want to finish the season, I think we've got 4 wins in the last 5 with the draw. And people can say, oh yeah, they were relegated, but everyone else played them and no one batted an eyelid then. We just got to be more ruthless though from to go still. I thought we could have made it a lot easier than what we did today, or this afternoon. And yeah, it's pleasing how we finished the season.
And Johnnie Jackson almost finished off with a goal there.
I just said,
it was so frustrating.
I just said to Skip what happened. He said, Gaffer, my chop was unbelievable. I'll come inside, and then for some reason my legs didn't want to work, and he couldn't get his leg to. I was praying he scored. I played him as a striker, just to get him up front. Me and him were laughing all second half. 5 more minutes, and then 5 more minutes, and his legs were just, you could just see it was getting harder and harder for him. But I think it was important that he got that today out the way. It was, you see, quite emotional walking off. He's just an amazing person, and got Charlton running through him, and you want them people around, don't you?
And the ovation from the crowd said it all, really.
Oh, I don't think you'd expect any more, would you?
No. And Jake Forster-Kasky got another goal?
Yeah, well, we spoke about Jake's ability to score goals, and we don't see it enough. Hopefully now he can go away with that 3 goals, well, 2.5 goals in the last few games, and he needs to add them goals to his game, and just by stupidly just getting in the box. Something so simplistic. He's been working with Bo on 1 or 2 things which Lee made a career out of, and hopefully it's paying dividends now.
And Josh led the line really well today. Could have had a couple more goals.
I think it was hard to pick a player. I thought Sol was outstanding. It was hard to pick a bad player. We were just good today. It was a good solid performance. We were good away at Chesterfield the other day. We were good in Southend here. Chesterfield, the game was sort of a weird one, but in Coventry, second half we were good. I don't think we've had many bad performances of late. So.
And you set your players that target of 60 points. This is when you're on 50, and they've made it. So you must be really pleased with that.
Don't ever think for any moment I'm happy where we are in the league.
No, I realise that.
That's what's important. So I just spoke to some of the fans and they're basically, listen, we've got to build for the future of this club now. We've got to be strong, we've got to be aggressive, and we've got to go on the right and front foot forward, and hopefully fans have seen what we expect, me and the fans and the certain players of everybody else. We've got to keep demanding off each other.
And your hard work really begins now, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's already begun.
Yeah, we had 2 players here today. We were trying to sign. So hopefully they were impressed.
Anyone see who they were?
No.
Okay, well done, Karl. Thank you.
What else do you think needs to happen over the summer, or what do you need to work on in order to get up to that?
Better fluidity, better shape under the ball, a cohesive unit out of possession, and winners, desire, and players who want to play for Charlton.
And without giving any names, have you looked at what areas of the pitch you maybe need to strengthen?
Every area. Because I've got to strengthen Ricky Holmes' position, because somebody behind him's got to push him. Josh McGuinness, whatever. We need to play in every position in the summer to push what we already have and make that a real fight for the place. And I'll see that in training, how hard they work, and they'll fight for the places. And every game is a final to win a league. That's what it is. We congratulate Sheffield United. We congratulate Bolton on an amazing season. Because when you don't achieve something somebody else does, it's important that you respect the opposition, that we congratulate them. Condolences to the ones who have obviously fell out of the division. And I can't say good luck to the ones in the playoff, can I?
Do you look at the way they performed, or the way sort of club has been run as a whole, and maybe try and look at that and try and bring some of that here and use some of that as a template?
Listen, I think listen, I've been promoted as well, so I know what it takes. I've been in the playoffs over 50% of the time. I've either been in a playoff campaign or being promoted, so I know what it takes. So yeah, we're certainly moving in certainly foot in the right direction, I think, over recent weeks. But it's about building on that now and really moving forward.
And just lastly, you probably don't want to talk about the fans on the pitch at the end. That'll happen at every ground up and down the country today. It's part and parcel now of Monday football, last game of the season, the pit flare players. I kicked the ball on the pitch, the stewards went mad at me. Because I kicked the ball, I thought, let them have a game of football on it. So I just kicked the ball on for them to play with. The stewards went mad. What are you doing, you idiot? I said, don't leave them, let them play. They're only going to ruin it for the commercial team's games. Listen, all joking aside, everyone believes passionately in whatever they want to say. And there's freedom of speech in society, not just in football. So I think everyone had the right to say what they had to say, but we had the duty of care to play for our club today. And I think we certainly did that with tremendous credit and tremendous dignity, with tremendous desire and application to our work. So I think at least we can come out of this now and we're moving forward. Charlton's steadied, football-wise. Now it's about getting the engines going and revving and moving forward.
Is it a strain on you? Do you feel torn between the fans on one hand and the...
People who know me, listen, my message to the owners, if I get what it takes, we'll get there. I'll do the media, I'll speak to you as honest as I possibly can. I'll give you the same passion and desire from the beginning to the end. I'll work as hard as anybody else will ever work. People will tell you that who work with me, about my work ethic. And I expect that from everybody else. I'm a fan of football. Need to remember that as well. And I know what it's like to stand on the terraces and not a disconnection from them people. I was once one of them, and I still am one of them. Regardless where my position is within the stadium, whether it be in the dugout or whether it be in the terraces. I'm a fan who's a football coach and a manager of this great game that I love so much. But if they know I want to take control of one or two things, and that's where it's got to be. I know what it takes. You see, bringing Jake Forster-Caskey and bringing JD Silver in, bringing Nathan Byrne in. The players that we brought in the summer. Sorry, in the summer, I wasn't here then. In January. And I'm going to make mistakes in the transfer window. I am going to make mistakes because managers always make mistakes. We're never 100% right. Some will tell you they're liars in some ways. We always make mistakes, and it's honest that when we make them, we just hold our hand up. But recruitment is important. I brought my own man in. And people can be assured I've been given a budget to be competitive. And I've got to be honest with everybody. I can't just say what people want to hear. I'll be given a budget that will be very competitive, more than I've ever had in League One. So I've got a massive bit of pressure on me to get this great club where it belongs. And whilst doing that, I really feel the emotion of everybody, and hopefully they can see the emotion and the honesty in me.
Just a quick one, back to Johnnie Jackson. Have you spoken to him about his future?
Yeah.
And did you come to any conclusion?
Yeah.
Can you tell us?
I think Johnny needs to sit down and speak to you really, because let's just say he'll still be wearing our great club badge next year. In what role? I think it's down to him to speak about that. Today was his last game solely as a professional footballer. Quite emotional coming off. I think he's seen every player went to him, and he got the respect that he deserves as a legend of Charlton Athletic. Because sometimes it's easy being a legend when it's just win, win, win. He's been through some great times here and some difficult times here, and stayed constant throughout it all in his conduct and his professionalism and his manner. And I'm really looking forward to having him with me, closer to me. And you can see already the rapport that we have. And Lee will step up and do more next year. So behind me, I've got great Charlton people. You know the story, you know the background, and know what it takes to be associated with this great club in London.
With the backroom staff leaving, which was announced, I think, yesterday, you're not looking to bring in new players, or new coaching team you're happy with?
I think what's come up this week, I think Richie one was a little bit, we only knew that last week. But the people who've been in, people who know me, I'm a coach as well, so I'm on the grass. It's not like I need someone to come in to coach. But I'll work it out. I'll know what it takes to again, like I keep saying, to move us forward.
So Johnny could play a game, but maybe...
He will play a game.
Yeah.
It's weird to me where Gaffer, but if you ever need me, I'm here.
Right.
I think you're going to have to wheel Johnnie Jackson out of here at 70 years of age, I think, because I don't think he's going to leave. One day he'll manage his place, I think. It's not for me to say who manages the place, because it's not my job. But I want to really help him to learn the... It's not always like today. I've sat in some of these press conferences after MK Dons, and it's hard. It's hard to pick yourself up, and it's hard to re-motivate yourself, because you're motivated the motivators in some ways. But we have to do that, and you'll learn the other side of it. The diplomatic games that you have to play sometimes within the dressing rooms, but equally the honesty and the integrity that you always uphold yourself with. So I think he'll be... I can't wait. I'm looking forward to the summer. I need a break. It's nice to see my family here, which is nice, and my little one loves coming here. And when my little one's happy, it makes me happy, and she loves coming to the Valley. She says it's the best ground she's ever been to. So she's trying to get Ricky Holmes' shirt. Problem is, just give all of them away.